Hello, hello, and welcome. Mindset Monday. I hope you are all having a great day, an amazing day. Um, I'm going to wait just a minute for to see who joins live. If you are anything like me, you are kind of recovering from the Halloween aftermath, and that's what we're going to be talking about because a lot of people. Hold on a second. I'm getting a message from Facebook. I always get this message that my connection isn't stable, but then it seems like it is. So, okay, hopefully this is streaming just fine. For those of you who celebrated Halloween last night, then you are recovering from that today. I hope you had great weather. I hope your kids had fun. Um, I've gotten messages from women today already this morning. Help! I ate so much candy last night. I don't know how I'm gonna survive or get through, the next few weeks or days or however long your kid's candy is gonna last. There's so much candy in the house. I don't know how I'm gonna stay away from it. I'm jumping in to help you today. Okay? Because this is just I hear you. I have been there. I had candy last night. It was delicious. Um, and I've taken very specific steps myself to help myself not dive into the candy every time, especially because I work from home. Like it's right in the other room over there. I could go over and just eat it all. What am I doing to make sure that I don't that doesn't happen, that I stay on track with my own goals? I'm going to be telling you exactly what those steps are so that you can put those into place yourself. And hopefully this will help. So, one of the biggest things, first of all, this is my pet peeve. This is a little rant. So, tell me, I don't know if this is going to hit home or not. One of the things that drives me crazy in, let's say, the weight loss industry, in the health and wellness industry, the, they kind of overlap. They're not exactly the same, but is the message of, well, if you really want it, then go ahead and eat it. And to be fair, I have said those words myself with a different intention. But the idea of, well, if you really want the candy, then go ahead and have it. Don't deprive yourself. Well, if eat what's going to feel good, okay? Do what feels good in your body, okay? I get that. But I don't know about you guys, but if you are anything like me, if I really followed that, I would be eating Reese's peanut butter cups every time I turned around, right? Who is with me on that? Okay. If you are watching the replay on this and you're with me, I want you to put if you were eating based on what felt good in the moment and what your body really, what you wanted in the moment, what tasted good. If you really want to go ahead and eat it, what would you be eating? Every time you turned around, what would it be? Whether it's favorite candy or something else. Candy's kind of on my brain because of Halloween. But so if I did that, okay, I would be feeling not so great in my body after a while, but I'd be eating all the candy and the sugar because the sugar, refined carbohydrates, the candy, those foods that are not actually real foods, right? They're made in a factory, but those Snickers and Milky Way and Reese's and Twizzlers and whatever else is in your house right now, those foods are manufactured to hijack those pleasure centers in our brain to hit those bliss points. Okay. The food scientists who make those foods, they spend, well, the employers, the big companies, they spend millions of dollars. These scientists spend a lot of hours figuring out how to make these foods so that they light up our brains and drive us to want more, to crave more. Okay? It is a huge industry. And so those foods hijack our brains, and then that's what feels good. That's what our brain is telling us. Yeah, the M&Ms, that's what it is. Okay? We start diving into the M&Ms all day long, and what's going to happen over the long term, right? We're not going to be feeling that great. So instead of looking at what feels good in the moment, okay, what's going to help you feel good over the long term. That's what I'm interested in. What's going to make you feel good at the end of the day, next week, next month? That's what we want to be talking about. Okay, setting you up for success over the long term. Because look, you can eat a bunch of Halloween candy, go do some detox 3-day juice cleanse, get all out of your system, which juice is a whole bunch of sugar anyways, but that's another topic. Okay, make yourself, oh look, I did a cleanse, I feel so much better. But then what happens the next time at Thanksgiving when you got all the sugar coming around, or we're going into the holiday season? I want to set you up for the long term. Okay, and I hope for those of you who are watching this who have been on that diet roller coaster long enough, I hope you realize that that is the answer, to stop doing the short term, quick fix, 7-day, 30-day meal plans, detoxes, elimination diets. Where that is not the answer. The answer is finding ways that you can make it sustainable for you. Okay. So, and that's what we talk about when I talk with clients inside the aligned body mind method. That's what we're focused on. What is going to help long term? So, with that idea of, hold on a second, my screen just froze. Okay, we're good. With the idea of what feels good in the moment versus what feels good long term. Okay. One of the biggest things with Halloween candy, since that's what we're talking about, is as soon as we have this idea, we can't eat the Halloween candy. Okay. I can't eat it. It's bad. As soon as we put food into that forbidden category, we want it even more. So as soon as we tell ourselves, I can't have any, we want it even more, right? If I tell you, don't think about a pink elephant, immediately you think about a pink elephant. It's how our brain works. It's how it's wired. Okay. It creates this picture. It's how our subconscious works. It creates a picture of what it is we're talking about before it can create the negative of not wanting it. So if we say we can't have the Halloween candy, it creates this picture of us eating the Halloween candy before it creates the negative of it. Okay, so getting a little sciencey there, I realize, but bear with me. It's how our brain is wired. So as soon as we put Halloween candy into that forbidden category, we want it even more. And eventually, we're gonna go have some of it, or we're gonna have something else as a substitute. Oh, well, I'm gonna have, the ice cream instead, or the snacks, other snacks instead. We're gonna go for something to fill that need of what it is that we want. There's a really, and I want you to listen to this carefully. There's a really important, it's subtle, but it is really important. There's an important difference between telling yourself that eating Twizzlers is bad and you're not allowed to have it, and not eating it for that reason, or trying to not eat it for that reason, and giving yourself permission to eat Twizzlers, that yes, I can eat Twizzlers if I want it, and choosing not to because you don't actually want them. Two complete same outcome of not eating the Twizzlers, but two completely different approaches. The first one is the diet industry. It's what we've grown up learning. It's the language that we hear. Good food, bad foods. It's better to, don't eat the Halloween candy. You can't have any, right? It's bad to eat too much of it. Okay. These labels that we put on it, it's all about judgment and restriction. As soon as we restrict something, we want it even more. That's why, as soon as we go on a diet, we want all those forbidden foods. Okay. The second is realizing that there is no good and bad food. It's just food. We're the ones that attach judgment to it. So remove the judgment of the food. It's just a pack of Twizzlers. Okay. You can have it if you want it. And if you choose to have it, that's fine. But it's your choice. You get to choose. And that's where you take your power back. If you're sitting there feeling like, oh, I have no power over these Twizzlers, they're just calling my name. I feel powerless. I hear that from women a lot. I feel powerless over food. You get to take your power back. You get to choose whether you eat them or not. And if you choose not to, that's great, but that's your choice. You do have a choice. Now, I'm going to be honest, okay, going from that a full kind of good bad mentality and letting go of that attachment you feel towards all things sugar or baked goods, ice cream, whatever. It doesn't happen overnight when you've been practicing those patterns and that thinking pattern for years and years and years. It's a process. It really is. And it's why we got to kind of peel back the layers. It's how we talk about it in the aligned body mind method, which is a 4-month coaching program that I work with women in. But that's why we take a good amount of time, right? We look at their relationship with food, we start to peel back the layers. We take steps to kind of shift their beliefs around themselves, around food, around emotional eating, what they learned growing up, what was modeled to them. Okay. Because as we peel back those layers, then all of a sudden food does lose its power. Okay. So, because that is a bit of a process, doing a 180-degree turn just like that today might not happen for everybody. That's okay. So that's why I want to give you 3 really specific strategies to help you kind of, as I titled this, survive the Halloween aftermath. Okay. And these are not just going to be kind of flimsy, like, you know, eat an apple instead, because who wants an apple when there's M&Ms in the house, right? So instead, these are the 3 tools, strategies, okay, that I'm offering for you today. Okay, here we go. So before I dive into these, I just want to say, for those of you, if we have not interacted in the group yet or in Messenger at all, my name is Kim Lakoski. I'm a health and mindset coach, personal trainer, a bunch of qualifications, but basically I host this group for you. I offer free resources, classes, events every month. I offer different things for you because I want to help support you in you being able to take back your power from food. The diet industry, weight loss, I want you to feel amazing in your body, and you absolutely have the ability to do that. That's why this group is here. I love to connect, so please, if you want to put a comment down below, just say hi, where you're watching from. Let me know your favorite candy if you want to. Just comment replay if you don't even want to, if you just want to put that. Doesn't matter to me. I just like to know who's here. If you are interested in more information or more resources, please feel free to just send me a PM. I love to connect in Messenger as well. Okay, so here we go. The 3 strategies. You ready? Get a pen and paper. Okay, if you're just sitting there and you're dove into the candy and you're not sure how you're gonna survive this week with all the candy, don't just sit there, listen, write this stuff down so you can do it. Okay. We don't change anything unless we actually take different action. Okay, pen and paper. Ready? So first one is to set intentions. Now this one might sound like ooh, kind of woo woo. Bear with me. I want you every morning, just take 5 minutes, okay, and set your intention for the day. That's why I start off clients with morning routines, setting intentions. I'm starting you off with that right now. Write it down. Get a journal, a notebook, a piece of scrap paper. I don't care what it is. Take 5 minutes in the morning, write down what it is that you want as the healthier version of you. And healthier version of you can mean anything because we're all in a different place in our journey, right? So I want you to close your eyes for a few minutes every morning and just imagine the healthier version of you, the version of you that doesn't care about the candy. Or maybe the version of you that truly enjoys one piece and then is completely satisfied and can walk away from it. The version of you who isn't pulled in by food every time she feels anxious or stressed or overwhelmed. Okay? See her, and I want you to feel what it would be like to be her today, right now. Okay? Probably going to take some nice deep breaths as you're doing this. Okay? Try and connect to that version of you. And then just take just a couple minutes, write down some intentions for the day. It could be feeling good in your body. It could be how you're going to eat that day. It could be um, some your priorities for the day so you're not getting overwhelmed, narrow it down. What's your focus for the day? Okay. And then throughout the day, just come back to that. Like 30 seconds. I'm not saying like 20-minute sessions or anything, but 30 seconds, a minute, just breathe, see yourself as that healthier version of you. Okay. So setting intentions, because otherwise, if we don't step forward and set those intentions, then our day just kind of takes off with us and we're like just we're playing defense. One of my clients recently, actually, when we share wins inside the coaching group, every Friday we share wins and we cheer each other on and celebrate. And one of the women said it feels so much better being on offense instead of defense because she's getting up before her kids and she's having that time in the morning. So she's playing offense instead of like kind of playing defense all day long. I thought that was a great expression. Okay, second, this is getting super just like practical. Fuel your body. Okay, be really intentional about how you're fueling your body. You want to bring down those cravings, then you got to fuel your body in a way that keeps your blood sugar level nice and steady, keeps your energy nice and steady. So you're not going up and down, crashing all day long. Because when our energy crashes, we're going to be going for that quick fix of some refined carbohydrates. And hey, that pack of Twizzlers is going to work just fine. Okay, so how do you fuel your body to reduce cravings? I'm going to tell you right now. Protein at every meal. Every meal. Okay, fill up on fiber. That means vegetables. Okay, fibrous vegetables, broccoli, cabbage, cauliflower, salads, um, celery, anything, peppers, cucumber, like, right? Vegetables, right? We all know we're supposed to eat more vegetables. Actually, do it. Like 2 cups. Fill up half your plate with vegetables. Okay, drink a lot of water. Hot tea can be really soothing. It gives you a little bit greater sense of fullness. Okay, and simply holding a hot mug in your hand is very soothing to our nervous system. It calms us down. So it will help. It's beneficial on multiple levels. Okay, and if you really have that craving for sweets and you really are trying to stay away from the candy, find that some substitutes that give you just a little bit of sweetness without a huge sugar. Okay, one of the popular things among clients with and I right now is several of us are trying. Well, I've been trying it for a while, but several of them are trying out this chocolate mint tea. So good. It just gives you that little bit of like sweetness after dinner if you have some, but like there's no sugar in it at all. Okay. So find something that can soothe you that just gives you a little bit of sweetness without that big sugar spike. Okay. So fuel your body. Start in the morning at breakfast. Get proactive during your day. Okay. So that's two. Setting intentions, fuel your body. Okay, and the third one, control your environment. Because if you're sitting there and you got a basket of candy on the counter and you're staring at it all day long, if you're someone that works from home or you go into the office and there's a basket of candy, right? Everyone's bringing in leftover candy today to the office, hoping someone else will eat it, and you're staring at it all day long, that's gonna be really hard to say no sometimes, right? It's gonna be much more tempting. Our willpower is gonna get used up much faster. Okay, so control your environment. What do I mean by that? Get the open bowl of candy as far away from you as possible. Throw it away if you can. You don't need it. Okay, throw it away. You are not wasting food if it's not something that you don't want in your body. Okay, your kids, their candy stash, don't just leave them out on the counter, put them up in the cabinets so they're out of sight, or at least cover them so you don't actually see it every time you walk through the kitchen. Okay. Doesn't mean you're hiding it from the kid. Like, let the kids know we're going to put this out of sight so they know where it is. They can get at it if they want to. Okay. Uh, Make sure that do some meal prep this week. Get some healthy snacks, some lunches, dinners, do some meal prep so that you want to make your healthier eating as easy as possible. Because if you're tired and worn down and you have the option of a mini pack of M&Ms and taking 10 minutes to make something healthier, you're not going to want to take the 10 minutes to make something healthier if you're tired, right? And you're exhausted from your day. Take the 10 minutes earlier, or maybe tonight, just prep a bunch of snacks for the evening if you need to, or whatever kind of your challenging time of the day is. Okay, so you have those readily available. Control your environment, what's around. Go to bed early. Okay, go to bed earlier this week. If you're concerned that you're going to be snacking on the kids' candy after they go to bed. Read in bed. Okay, you're going to get some extra sleep. It's a good thing. Okay, so control your environment, make the candy harder to see and eat and get at, make healthier options much easier. Okay, so look around, look at your daily routine. How can you do that? Okay, so those are the three strategies I've got for you: the setting intentions, fueling your body, okay, and then controlling your environment. Now, if you are interested, if you really are worried about this and you are interested in more resources and tools, I have an offer for you that I'm rolling out literally today for the first time. Okay, so you're going to hear it first. There's going to be a post later on, but first time, I'm offering my nighttime snacking breakthrough bundle. And what is that? That is a bundle of tools that I used and I use with my clients in various formats. 5 tools and a bonus, okay, to beat the nighttime snacking habit. Okay, pretty appropriate when we're all facing the Halloween candy right now. Okay, so that I am making that available. There'll be a post later on. If you want, I will drop a link once I get off of this live in the comments below to get more information on it. The tools and strategies, they are, you total them up. There's over $400 worth of resources in this bundle. Okay, I'm not going to go through all the details right now. You can read about it on the website. I'll drop the link below, or you can just go to my website. It's my name is kimlikosky.com. KIMLIKOSKY. Okay, over $400 worth of resources right now for this week. I'm only charging $27 for it because I know that that's really important for a lot of women in here. I want as many women to get their hands on it as possible. So if you're looking for more resources, more helps, more tangible tools, then I suggest you consider that. If not, no big deal. You've got fueling your body, setting your intentions, controlling your environment. See what you can do with that this week and let me know. I would love to hear back, and if you need a little extra help, just drop me a message, okay? Okay. I hope you all have a fantastic day and I will see you again soon. Okay, bye.